Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. It is the 26th of August, a Friday. A Friday, wow. How quickly the time flies. I mean, gosh. Just 4 days ago, it was Monday. Wow. Anyway, though, howdy. I've gotten all sorts of sidetracked. It's been kind of a rough night. I went on my constitutional and was walking along and just bawling my eyes out for a while because I was thinking about my wife, and it just got to be a bit too much, and I was just walking and crying, and that's the way life is. So hey, this is a different t-shirt. It may look like the last one I was wearing because of the color's similar, but yesterday I fell asleep in it, my other t-shirt, and I sweated so hard. It was just like I'd taken a glass of water and poured it down my front, so I just changed my t-shirt entirely. Ugh, it was awful. Oh, my hair. Ugh. Yeah, it's not that bad. Anyway, though, what I'm going to say here is something that I should have said. Well, I tried to make it sound like it was scary, but it's not. It's just this. Bon dia. Diagwit. Labrit. Ohayo. Dzień dobry. Or, less formally, cześć. How's that one? Somebody in the comments was trying to tell me a better way to pronounce it. It's like, not so slow. It's faster. So, hopefully I did better. Cherahomikost. Barilus. Gomarias. Buenos dias. Diadit. Boreda. Yoragelt. Matenva. Bongiorno. Dobro utro. Boker tov. Ohayo. Komusta. Gomorgan. Ni hao. Privyet. I got confused there. Guten Tag. Kalimera. Bonjour. Dobre rano. God Morgan. Labas Ritas. Merhaba. And of course, King Crack, which is Irish and uses the crack because the crack was an American phrase meaning good food, good friends, good food, good drink, good friends. Went over to Ireland, meant the same thing. After 100 years has come back. I don't know if it's still over in Ireland, but it's come back over here to the U.S. and it's still the same thing. The crack. Good food, good drink, good friends. King crack? Can't remember what it means, but it's got the crack in it. Thumbs up. Oh boy, I want to do so much stuff. I've been still thinking about it. 3 reaction videos, 2 game videos, 1 vlog, probably about the best I'm going to be able to do when I'm finally able to do something disciplined enough, like follow my own rules. Haven't been able to do it yet. Today is supposed to be K-Pop Friday. It is supposed to be K-Pop Friday. I've got to do K-Pop. Shucks. I don't mean shucks that I got to do K-Pop. I mean, shucks in that I was on my constitutional thinking, hey, yeah, I'm just going to do games today, and I won't do any reaction videos. Now I'm realizing, gosh, today's K-Pop Friday. I can't just not do K-Pop Friday. I've been failing in my K-Popness for, the past couple K-Pop times when I'm supposed to be doing only K-Pop during the day. Failed it. When's the last time I've had a whole day dedicated to K-pop? Gosh. Last time I had anything dedicated a full time to anyone was when I did M&M Monday, which I'm going to be doing periodically. Once a month, there's going to be an M&M Monday. Just as once a month, there's going to be like a Green Tuesday. Yeah. So I want to find groups like that to make a Wednesday, a Thursday, a Friday, so that once a month there's that day dedicated to that person. So, or genre, if it's not a person, that sort of thing. Wow. I had all sorts of stuff that I had been thinking of on my constitutional, and now I can't remember any of it. Oh, actually, that did trigger it. A large part of what I wanted to talk about was my memory problems. Because I had memory problems before. I damaged my memory with my alcoholism. But then, well, toward the end of that, my fibro was likely kicking in. So, gosh. I really couldn't tell you how much of my memory problems are fibromyalgia related and are just alcohol related. Because it was, I was drinking up until the year 2000. But my wife figured that at the state of my fibromyalgia when I was finally diagnosed, I had to have been having the symptoms of it way back in the 90s. So my memory issues, who knows, that could have been a lot of the fibro starting to happen. Don't know. Hard to say, really is. But what the heck? Oh! I gotta say this one real quick too, then I'll try and come back to the memory thing. It was really irritating. The other day I went to the post office because I'd had this big slip of paper in there that said, sign. There's the date that the mail had showed up there, the piece of mail, and saying I had to sign for it. So I took the little slip out. My friends had driven me down to the post office. And so I stood there in line. That was fun, because as I showed up, you see, there had been two clerks. As I showed up, the one clerk closed up, and so there was one clerk. The one clerk that was left had already been there for 5 minutes or so, dealing with the one customer that he was dealing with. She had a stack of self-wrapped things that had to be individually placed on the weighing thing to weigh it, figure it all out, print the stuff, and then come out with it. She had about 8 of those. She'd already gone through about 2. So after about 10 minutes of standing in line for that, the person in front of me, who just simply wanted to mail something, went up there. That took about another 5 minutes because she was slow, and every time she was done, oh, there was something else. Oh, there's something else. So finally, I and the guy who's standing next to me, we just need to pick something up. We've been standing there for 15 minutes. We get up there, he goes in the back, grabs the stuff, comes out, hands the other guy his thing and says, I don't know why this is in your box. There's nothing for you. He had no clue. He didn't know what it meant. Sign? Why? So for whatever reason, the post office put a thing in my post office box saying I had something and I needed to sign for it when there was nothing there. Now, was there really nothing there? I don't know, because my parents had sent me a letter before, perfectly written. The Post Office Box 89, Shelton, Washington, 98584. There was a stamp on it. They sent it to me. It got sent back as undeliverable. They put it back into the mail, delivered perfectly. I figure someone was probably on an extended meth break at the post office, and when they got back, they were a little bit too whoo, and just started dumping all the stuff back in. Didn't have to deal with it. Their job was done for the day. So who knows? Maybe there was something there. And it was set for me to pick it up. And they waited they put the slip in there for me to pick it up. Waited 5 minutes. I didn't show up to pick it up, and they sent it back. So if you sent me something, and it comes back as undelivered or undeliverable, it's Shelton. We're the meth addict city. My apologies. We are the most meth addicted city in Washington State, apparently. And apparently a lot of them work in the post office. So If something comes back as undeliverable, it's not. It's just somebody went on a meth break and yay. But memory, yeah. Oh my gosh, sometimes with my fibro, I can feel trains of thoughts and memories being yanked out of my head. Because when you're thinking, you're forming memories. And sometimes it feels like there's a trap door that gets popped open, and somebody just reaches in and grabs hold of, my train of thought, which is forming memories. Now, I figure memory and all that isn't like Legos where you just go snap and snap. It's more like a memory is the body of a jellyfish, squidgy, and it squidges around and moves. And then out of the memory is all the tentacles that squidges through your brain, and they go to your memory and your thought process of, I'm thinking about Warhammer 40K universe right now. But all of those little tentacles are going out to, gosh, it's really a nice night tonight, and I'm feeling kind of pleasant. And another one out to here, and listen to the birds that they're singing. And another one out to, it smells like autumn. And then so you've got all these things, because memories connect to everything. Your sense of smell connects. That's why if you can smell something on a breeze and remember something from your childhood, even in your 50s and 60s, suddenly something you haven't thought about for 40 years just from a smell. Those are all those little tentacles being driven through your head, where everything connects. But what happens is it feels like someone pops open a trapdoor, grabs hold of the body of the jellyfish, and pulls. And I can feel all the tentacles pull tight, get tension, and then let go, and then squidge out of my head. And the train of thought is gone. All the memories are gone. It's like trying to grab a hold of a waterfall as it's being pulled out of my head. Because when the waterfall is splashing onto your hands, you can feel it. It's heavy. But can you grab it? There's nothing to grab. As these memories are being pulled out of my head, I'm metaphorically trying to grab this waterfall, and I can feel the memories going. I can feel my train of thought leaving. I can go, gosh, Warhammer 40K, there's the Emperor, and I can't even remember what I was thinking of. And that hurts. All those little memory things being pulled out, I can feel it. It's awful. I sincerely hope you never develop fibromyalgia in the future. It's autoimmune. We don't really know what causes it. We're not even sure if it's autoimmune. Well, I'm 13 minutes 40 seconds. I got some K-pop coming up. I got more gaming videos coming up. My Grand Theft Auto 5, I don't know what the heck that was. Because I started it up again to load it again and play it after that time when it was awful. And played great. It was wonderful. So I don't know what was going on. I rebooted my computer first thing. And that's, whenever you got a problem, that's what you should do. I think a large part of it is I got Windows 10. And unfortunately now, if I to reinstall my computer, they've discontinued Windows 7 to the point you can't even get the Windows updates off the site anymore. So I've got to install base Windows 7, hope that it goes online so that it will download my copy of Windows 10. Because I've only got the downloaded copy of Windows 10, the free one. Woo. Well, I'm 15 minutes into this. I got a whole bunch of stuff to do. I've got games to play. I've got videos to watch. I've got probably tears to cry. We shall see. But you take care. Have a great day. And I will see you in the videos. And I don't know where I was going with that one. But I will see you in the videos. So you take care. Have a great day. Thumbs up.